welcome back to another tier listing making video. We're back on the tier list as usual, obviously, because we're doing a tier list. Anyway, we are ranking today Nintendo consoles, like every Nintendo console like ever made from the main line. Some of these you've probably never heard of, because I never heard of half of them when I was making this. So, yeah.
Yeah, so let's get straight into this. Ops, you know what this one is. You found this one. Tell us a little bit about this.
Alright, so this first one, it's this little orange like pad thing. It is the Color TV game series, and it included 5 different pieces of hardware, each with a unique game. It did not really have any interchangeable cartridges, but each console that it came could really only play one title, like Pong or something like that. But it was made by Nintendo, released by Nintendo. So that was a Nintendo console.
I've never heard of it. I always thought it was like this NES first. Well, obviously it was like the arcade games, but I always thought it was like the NES first. That's weird. But I mean, it kind of looks weird, so it's probably terrible.
Yeah, terrible. I mean, if you compare it to now, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, but back then it was probably some revolutionary gaming thing.
100%.
But now we've got the DS.
The DS lineup. Ooh.
Yeah.
Alright, so the first one we got is the original DS. You know, the standard DS that came with that had new Super Mario Bros. The good new Super Mario Bros. The only good one.
Yeah.
Not saying the other ones are bad, but this was the best one by far.
Yeah, by far.
Nintendogs and everything. So yeah, this kind of like, you know, took handheld gaming to like the next level after the Game Boy. But where would you say you'd rank this?
I mean, at the time it was probably really good. I'd say it's okay standards right now. I think it's really good.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it's in its okay right now. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Like Hop said, it was like to make the Game Boy better. It was like the advanced Game Boy.
Yeah.
Next, we got the Nintendo DS.
The Nintendo DS Lite.
Yeah, the Lite.
This was another version of the DS. This was just, you know, Nintendo being Nintendo with their DSs.
I think, and this is when like the trend of weird names started to become, like the Lite XLR Lite. But I actually have a Nintendo DS Lite right here, and I loved it. It looks like the original one, like very closely. There's probably some minor differences, but it's pretty good. I really like it. It was probably the first DSs that I've ever gotten.
The DS Lite was backwards compatible with Game Boy Advance games.
That was pretty cool at the time. That was like the Wii being backwards compatible with the Gamecube.
Yeah.
So I think that's pretty good. I think it's like the same as the original DS. So okay.
Yeah. Okay. Next we have the
2DS. We got the 2DS. We got the Nintendo 2DS.
Yes, 2DS.
This bad boy had a bit of problems. You know, like it didn't close, so you'd always feel like it might snap. I always liked the closing. That just felt way more comfortable. It had an analog stick, but it was kind of high up on the screen. It kind of looks a bit uncomfortable. But you know, it's not like it's bad. It wasn't bad.
The 2DS also came out after the 3DS did, so this kind of took a step back from the 3D. So there's that too.
Yeah, but I think it's okay. They should have added the original like clamping up and down. I think they learned their lesson because all the other DSs don't do this anymore. Yeah. But I think it's okay.
Alright, next we got the 3DS XL. The 3DS XL is just a bigger version of the original Nintendo 3DS XL or something like that, and then the new Nintendo 3DS.
It kind of speaks for itself, you know, just the exact same thing, just bigger for like people with bigger hands. It's good. This is mostly for people with big hands that like it, because the other one was kind of small with people with big hands, it would hurt. So I think most of the DSs are probably going to be okay. So I think it's pretty okay.
Okay, yeah. Next is the original 3DS.
I like this one.
Good times with this thing,
This-
honestly.
This is probably one of my favorite DSs. I've only had 3, so I'm a bit biased, but this one looks great. I love this one.
I remember getting this DS for Christmas one year. Oh my god, that was huge. That was
And I think
that's
it's
a highlight.
and call me biased, call me whatever, but I think it's good because it just I don't know. So the
Like,
3D.
you look at some of the games that have been on it, like 3D Land, Mario Kart 7, New Super Mario Bros. 2. I know people have a lot of opinions on this, but Mario Kart to the top 100. I like that game
Mhm.
because I'm just that person. But the 3DS had a lot of great games on it.
And one game, it was an RPG, not as known, but I loved it. Was I have it right here, Mario and Luigi Dream Team. That's a banger of a game. That's
That is
a
a banger.
banger. So I think that makes it so it's good.
It is a good.
Next, got
Alright,
the oh
next we have the Dsi Xl. And the Dsi Xl is just a better version of the DS.
yeah, that's pretty much what everyone is. Just slight differences. You know, a lot of these are the exact same. So don't
It
get.
was competing with the PSP at this time.
Oh, the PSP, yeah, that a lot of people love that, and the PSP 2 came out, but that flopped.
Yeah.
So I think that's what put the DS's on top.
I put this at okay, because
Yeah.
Next is the DSi.
Same thing.
It's just
Okay.
another okay.
Yeah, all the DS's are probably gonna go in okay because
Yeah.
we've
they're
also
just-
haven't played any of these, and they're all like the exact same.
Next is the new 2DS XL.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, then we have the. Wait,
Next
I did the Nintendo 3DS, or what did I do? What the blue one? Okay, whatever. They're both blue boxes. They're both okay.
Yeah.
And then we got the 3DS.
I think it's the new 3DS then.
Yeah. What do you know it?
We'll put this at good. 'Cause why
Good.
not?
Okay, yeah. Why not? Why not? It seems good. New.
Yeah.
Oh, they haven't put that in all the other titles. So
Yeah.
you know it's got to be a good. Now
Alright, we're
we've-
done the DS's.
now we're in
On
the
the Game Boys.
games. Yes. Now this is the original one. I think it's pretty good. The original
I
is probably.
have the original Game Boy. It's I have one game, Paperboy. I suck at it. I just throw the papers in the window.
What?
It's
Like-
really good.
Yeah, this is good. So this is really good. But like compared to DS's, it's worse. But I think we're going off just Game Boys right now. So in Game Boy's perspective, it'd be a good.
Yeah, because like the Game Boy kind of started handheld gaming.
It started what it was today.
The Game Boy Lights.
I thought this was the Pocket, the mini red one.
Oh no, you're right. The Game Boy Pocket. Yeah. See, there's too many.
Too many names.
Looks
very uncomfortable. Looks small, uncomfortable for the hands. I think it's bad.
bad.
Yeah, this one is bad.
This is the Game Boy Light.
Yeah, this one right here.
Yeah. The Game Boy Light, what features did it have? It was only released in Japan,
Huh.
and it ran on 2 AA batteries. That kind of brings it down to a bad for me.
Yeah.
Because, like, batteries?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Then this is the Game Boy Color next. This
Yes.
one and the Advance. I think those two are pretty good. I think they're good.
Mhm.
So
Pretty good.
I say the Game Boy Color and maybe even the Game Boy Advance is probably, I think, was one of the best Game Boys. I think
Yeah.
I've heard that. So I think that also goes in good. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got the one that we were talking about before that kind of started the DS flip. It is.
Yes. This is the Game Boy Advance SP. And it's backwards compatible with the Game Boy and the Game Boy Color. And it just kind of flips down.
It
Like
looks.
clam style.
It looks like the Pocket,
Mhm.
but like it's like very uncomfortable. But it had the clamping, so I think that makes it okay because this is what started the DS. What it's like, kind of what it's known for, the clamping. That's what kind of DSs are known for, the way it's made. But I think it's an okay.
Yeah, it's an okay.
Okay, close to bad.
Yeah. Finally, for the Game Boys is the Game Boy Micro. And the Game Boy Micro was released after the DS hit shelves. I didn't know that. It is backwards compatible with Game Boy and Game Boy Color's games. It's only... oh no, it lacked the feature to do backwards compatibility with Game Boy and Game Boy Color. It was only able to play Game Boy Advance games because of the design. And it's about 2/3 the size of the original Game Boy Advance.
Original Game Boy. Yeah, it does look a bit smaller from this to that.
It kind of looks... I don't know. My hands would kind of cramp up because, like...
It looks very small.
Yeah.
Probably going bad, maybe.
Bad.
Now,
onto the fun consoles.
Yes, this is the actual consoles. These you can question if they're actually consoles, but now these you cannot question. Well, maybe one of them, but you cannot question at all that these are consoles.
First up, we got, of course, the GameCube. You know, it's the GameCube. The GameCube had what? Super Mario Sunshine,
Mario Kart Double Dash.
Dash, yeah.
Didn't it have Melee? Was it Melee on there?
Yes, Melee.
Yeah, it was
I think
Melee.
it was on there. Yeah.
I think it was Melee. Melee was is the most competitive Smash games, and it still pretty much is. And this is a great console. I think it goes into great.
It goes into great, yeah. The Wii U.
This thing shouldn't have been made.
No,
well,
it shouldn't have been.
This, like we're gonna get into later for something else. This should have maybe been what the Wii should have been. Just a bit more upgraded, because the Wii U is a bit more upgraded, you know. It still has the motion controls like the Wii did, but the main new feature was just this gamepad. So like if they just added that to the Wii, it's not like this is the new feature. No, it's just an extra thing.
Yeah, and the gamepad was only really usable with a couple games like Mario Party 10.
Yeah, that was
for Bowser's Bowser Thingamabob. Bowser Party or whatever.
It also worked for Mario Kart 8, but it wasn't like special in any way. It's just you're playing on a small screen.
Yeah. All the games, you know. Yeah.
It flopped.
It did.
Putting it terrible, I think.
Yeah. It was backwards compatible with the Wii games though, so that was kind of nice. But
it should have been also compatible with GameCube games. I don't get why they got rid of that. Maybe they couldn't have done that. I don't know, but
yeah. The N64, the console that revolutionized 3D gaming.
Oh yeah, I love the games on here. You got SM64, Mario Kart 64. You got like Ocarina of Time. You got a lot of like Star Fox 64. The controller might look a little wonky. It's a bit cut off, but it works. Once you play it, you get it. And I think this is like great, probably great, maybe amazing.
I'd probably put it at the bottom of amazing because this revolutionized all future consoles after that.
So amazing?
Amazing. But like at the bottom.
Yeah.
N64, the one that started it all.
You mean the NES?
Mario Bros, original Zelda.
Hobbs, you said the N64 again.
Oh, I did?
Yes.
The NES.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mario, the original Mario Bros 2, Mario Bros 3.
Not Mario Kart.
Yeah, like, so good.
It was great. I think it's in the good.
It's in a good.
Then we got the SNES. The SNES is just the next console. It had Mario World, love that game. Mario Kart. Without this, Mario Kart wouldn't have existed, and all these Mario Karts, none of them would exist. And you can thank that. This had some great selections. I loved it. And I don't know if I'm just being biased, but I think it deserves great.
No, yeah, 100%. No, it went from 8-bit gaming to 16-bit. Really kind of, really good console.
And the way that the cartridge would go in, would make it easier. It was still hard, but it was much easier.
Yeah. The Switches. All right.
Start off with the
How
Switch
about let's
Lite.
start with ranking the original Switch.
The original, yeah.
Yeah.
This
Amazing.
amazing. This, it's everything you want. It's a DS and a console combined, portable. Joy-Cons can come out. Remember this. Joy-Cons can come out. It goes into a little dock, makes it become an actual console, not a DS. It had some great game selections like Mario Odyssey and, everything.
And if you want to learn more about how the Switch is still worth it, go check our Is It Still Worth It video on the Switch.
Links
But, yeah.
might be in the description.
Yes. So yeah, really amazing console. The Switch, obviously, it's still hot off the press right now. It's not slowing down anytime soon, that's for sure. But let's look at its predecessors. Switch Lite.
This thing, I don't think it was meant to be. Because this is like if you didn't want to play on a TV, which I don't get why you wouldn't really want to play on a TV.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much a DS, no detachable Joy-Cons. You can't put it in a dock. It's smaller, less storage. It's just not. It's probably the worst of the three Switches.
Yeah.
So probably.
I put it okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe bad. Okay.
We'll keep it
Because
okay.
it's still a Switch.
Yeah. Then we got the Switch Oled. Now,
Alright.
a lot of people have mixed feelings about this, but me and Hops pretty much have the same feeling that this, like we said with the Wii U, this is what should have been the Switch.
Yes.
Because it's just sleeker. It's just a bit. It's just bigger, more. It's just better, in a lot of ways. But nothing new. Nothing. It's really nothing new.
Yeah. There's enhanced audio and visual graphics. The screen's bigger, but the Switch should have been like that.
Yeah, that's exactly what the Switch should have been. And apparently the enhanced audio isn't. You can't even hear it.
Yeah, I put it in great because
It's a good console if you want to pay for it. But we put it at great because it's good. It's pretty much a Switch. But I feel like it should have been. These two should have just been combined and the perfect Switch.
Like
Pretty much the perfect Switch.
Yeah.
And we didn't have to have another Switch. So we're gonna get a new console.
The Virtual Boy.
This.
Terrible, obviously.
For multiple reasons.
It's just like everyone says, it's bad. It hasn't even sold 1 million units.
Yeah.
It's a bad, or didn't even sell. It's a bad console.
Yeah.
The strain it put on your eyes was terrible.
Everything was red.
Yeah. I think one of the biggest games it had was Mario Tennis.
Which is kind of sad because Mario Tennis, I don't need any more explaining. It kind of hurt your eyes. I think it was very uncomfortable. But
Yeah,
I guess
if you look at VR back then, when
It was
that
this.
came out, compared to VR now, there's a major difference.
they tried to do VR, but they were a bit too early to try it.
Yeah.
They were too early. So terrible.
100%.
Then we got the
Alright,
last
so
three.
these last three consoles, let me tell you, they're all Wii's. They're just different kind of versions of the Wii. So we're gonna rank the original Wii first, and then I'll tell you about the other two. Obviously, the original Wii, I think it was amazing because
Yeah,
it's
obviously.
the best-selling Nintendo console of all time. And just, motion controls that's how Nintendo kind of got their kick for motion controls. And it kind of never slowed down from there. I mean, look at the Switch, it still uses motion controls.
And what's funny is that one of the best-selling games was a demo to what another game was supposed to be. It was Wii Sports. Wii Sports, a lot of people don't know this actually, was actually supposed to be a demo. Wasn't the full game. It was supposed to be the demo kind of like before they would release Wii Sports Resorts. So they just wanted to see if it'd work, and it did, and it worked well with sales. Because man, did that thing blow up.
Yeah, and you look at all the amazing games besides Wii Sports that are on the Wii, like Galaxy 1, 2, Skyward Sword, Mario Kart, like Mario Kart at Wii. That was good times with that.
But it was also backwards compatible with the Gamecube, which is big because the Gamecube, like we said, had a great selection, which would be fun in here.
Yep, amazing. All right, so let me tell you about these last two consoles. So the console on the left, it is the Wii Family Edition.
Yep, this one.
And basically, the only difference with that Wii is that it came bundled with New Super Mario Bros. Wii and the original Super Mario soundtrack. And the original Wii could only sit horizontally, while this one can sit. No,
the original Wii can go both ways.
One of the two, the one that stands up straight, and this one can only stand on the side.
The original Wii could go both sides. The original Wii could go both sides.
This one can only go.
Yeah, this Wii can only go, which I don't really get why they made this.
Yeah.
So
kind of like a waste.
I guess good. No, okay, that's an okay.
Okay, it's okay.
Then we got the
now,
Wii Mini.
This last one, this actually released after the Wii U, a couple months after, and it's called the Wii Mini, and it's kind of like the smaller version of a Wii console, like the Gameboy Micro.
I don't think you have to. Do you have to put any discs in?
It removes backwards compatibility with Game Boy and all that, and it's just mainly more portable. And
which is fine. Which is great because if you don't want to carry around this and you want just a couple of games, this is perfect.
Yeah, I'd probably put it in okay.
I think it's a good.
Okay.
How about let's put it in good, but it's pretty much okay. So this is at the bottom of good. And that's it. No more consoles. That should be all.
That is it for the tier list. That was fun.
That was really fun. It was fun ranking them, just seeing all the things. Like a lot of these we haven't seen. Like this thing, whatever that thing was. I forgot what it was. Some of the DSs, there's a lot of them. Game Boys and Virtual Boy I knew about, but that thing's just that thing I don't want to remember.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's the tier list. You got the N64, Switch, and Wii out at amazing, and then the Color TV series, Wii U, and Virtual Boy at the bottom, and everything else is in between in their respective places.
Yeah. So if you have any ideas for another tier list, put it down in the comments. We'll love to do it. Any suggestion helps because we're kind of running out of ideas.
Tier lists are really fun to do.
So I think that's gonna wrap it up. So until next time, game on.